Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back in the building, man. Hey, man. So I had a dream, y'all. I had a dream, and when I woke up from that dream, man, I really wanted to go back into it, y'all. I really wanted to go back into this dream, man. And I tried to, but I couldn't. But I had this dream. I was in a place where it was desolate. You know, it was desolation. It looked like well, Yahuwah gave me the interpretation of the dream. The tribulation, we went through the whole tribulation. Like the place looked mangled, bro. Like the place was messed up bad. This was after the whole tribulation, bro. And there was no light. There was no light, no anything. It was just dark. And I got a scripture for y'all for that as well. This was the fourth trumpet right here, right? It says, and the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars. So as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. Then it says, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. So this is speaking on the sun being smitten and the moon as well. Let me go over to Matthew 24:19, right? Matthew 24:19. I might do two parts of this video, actually, to be honest with you. Matthew 24 and 29, my bad. Okay. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days. So this was after the tribulation that as Yahuwah gave me the interpretation. Shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. So this is when Yahushua is coming back. Jesus Christ, he's going to be coming back, and he's going to separate the wheat from the tares, and he's going to the angels are going to be reaping. The tares are going to be smiting, stuff like that, right? So I seen that, you know, it was dark and stuff, no stars, nothing like that. So then I look up and I seen like a demonic portal. I seen the demonic portal, and I seen this before. I've seen it plenty of times, actually. I've seen demonic portals plenty of times. We even seen it all across the United States right now, all over the world, as a matter of fact. This even coming on the news and stuff, these demonic portals popping up around. So I seen it, and then it started trying to follow me and stuff like that. So I started running, and I went under this car wash stall, and it was a brand new black pickup truck. So I got into it, and I tried to flee from it. I drove out of the car wash stall, and then after that, I got out the truck for some reason. I got out the truck, and then I look up, y'all. I look up, and then I see a huge mothership. Like y'all know the so-called UFOs and stuff like that. They look like saucers. No, it ain't look like that. It was huge, bro. It was huge. It had lights on it and stuff like that. Then it started following me, and next thing you know, it took me up into the clouds. It took me up. And then I shot up too, y'all. I shot up fast. I was going through fast, and it was taking me through something. I was going through so fast, and it reminded me of what Enoch went through. If y'all haven't read the book of Enoch, make sure y'all check that out. Y'all can listen to that on YouTube if you don't have the book. But I started going through fast, and I started seeing things. I started seeing all types of like African symbols and stuff like that. And I didn't see any like Egyptian stupid stuff and stuff like that. I just started seeing just a whole bunch of African stuff, and then I started seeing like African people, like from different tribes and stuff like that. You know, I started seeing them, like glimpses of them. I'm going through fast, but I'm scared though. So I'm like, I said, Abba, please help. Abba, help. I said, Yahuwah, help. And I said his name. This is my first time ever saying his name in a dream. I said, Yahuwah, help. Abba, please help. Yeah, I'm saying it loud too, bro. So once I started saying that though, I started feeling comfort, and I started feeling better. So then after all that, I went through all that stuff. I ended up in a place, yo, and I was in the middle of the floor, and I saw like people all around me, and it was all black people. These was all black people from like different tribes of more than likely the 12 tribes of Israel. And I started seeing, I'm looking all around, and they all happy, they all joyful, they all in peace, they all talking to each other and stuff like that. They all brothers and sisters, you know. And Yahuwah put in my heart where I was in heaven at that time. He let me know, and as soon as he let me know I was in heaven, I started rejoicing, jumping up and down, like smiling, laughing, yo, you know what I'm saying? Once he let me know. And then this is where it get funny a little bit, guys, but y'all know sometimes dreams be, you know. So then I sat down on this, like, I don't know what it was, but it was porcelain white, and then on it had like all types of engravings and paintings of like African things all around it and stuff. So then I looked to my right, and then I seen this dude Martin in the dream. This dude Martin was in the dream, y'all. But y'all know how dreams don't be making sense sometimes. It really wasn't Martin, but it was. Y'all know how dreams is. So Martin, he was my tour guide there. So I started asking him questions as we sitting down. I'm talking to him, asking him questions and stuff like that. And I asked him, you don't have an iPhone? And he was like, we don't have those here. So we started walking. It's like everybody just talking. I'm sitting looking around, everybody talking and in peace and laughing with each other and stuff like that, getting along. Then I asked him, I looked at his ears, and I was like, you don't have any earrings? And he was like, we don't, he was like, basically, the men, we don't wear those here. You know, that's what he said. So as we walking and stuff like that, right? We went into like it was like a gym, but it wasn't a gym, but it was a gym. And I sat down, right? I sat down, and then I couldn't help but to notice this man on the right side of me, man. Like, and this man was like glorious, bro. He was glorious, man. He had like beautiful, like red, like garment or robe. It was like silk or suede, and it had like white line and beautiful white lining around it. It was beautiful, man. And then he had like on this hair wrap that just go around like that. It don't go on the top like mine's do. He had like it was a beautiful white headband thing, yo. It was made out of like a beautiful fabric, and it had like nice stitching to it, like something I never seen before. And he was so in peace. He was so in peace, man. He was just sitting there, and he had his shoes off and everything. He had his shoes off, just cooling. He had some leather loafers. That's what he had, and they was on the side of him, had them off. And I asked to myself, like, who is he? What is he? And then the Most High told me this was one that put in a lot of work while he was on the earth. As the Bible tells us to not stack up your riches for the things on earth, but stack up your things for the things in heaven. And this is what he did. He did a lot on this earth. He did a lot for the Most High's will. He did a lot of work. He went through a lot of spiritual warfare when he was on this earth. So that's who he was, and that's what, you know, that's why he was, you know. So Martin over there talking to somebody, and so we walked, me and Martin. Then we started walking. Me and Martin started walking, and then I seen some women, and they was beautiful too, you know. She was from, I think she was like Latino or something like that, and I didn't lust over it, and I asked the Most High, I asked him in my spirit, I was like, why I didn't lust over her? And she was like, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because, you know, me personally, I deal with the lust of my eyes every once in a while, you know. And there he's like, you don't have to worry about that anymore. I was like, okay. So me and Martin, all praise to the Most High, bro. Man, all praises, man. So me and Martin walked outside, and I turned to him. I turned to Martin, I was like, why am I here? And then he told me, he was like, he did a smirk, right? He did a smirk. He was like, you're chosen, man. That's what he did. He turned to me. He looked. We was both looking each other in the eyes. He was like, because you're chosen, man. Like, did like a little giggle and stuff like that, you know. And after he told me that, man, like, I seen everything I needed to see, and then I came out the dream, and that was it. But I wanted to go back into this dream so bad. I sat there and I interpreted it, but I wanted to go back so bad, y'all. I went back to sleep, but I couldn't do it. I had some other dreams, man. But yeah, y'all, that was my dream, man. I just wanted to put that little message out real quick, man. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.